You know what? You know what's pisses me off, Alex?
Go ahead.
Well, when I pose it like a question like that, you're supposed to go, "What?" That's how a show works. But anyway,
No, you just
um,
jump right into it.
well, not if I say Alex. That means I'm looking for a right or a yeah. You know how improv works. You're sandbagging me. Get fucked.
I'm not
But
sandbagging you. Usually, when someone's like, you know what pisses me off, and then you go straight into it after like a
yeah,
short pause.
unless you say the name, in which case that indicates you're looking for an engagement before you continue.
Mm, mm. I don't know. That sounds like whatever. Okay, what what's pisses you off?
What's pisses me off, okay? When fat internet creators do the same thing over and over again, okay? Um that perhaps I've been a victim of this before. Perhaps I've done this before. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. And a part of this is me doing the same thing I do fuck it all the time. So I guess that is the irony. But there are two fat men who I saw on Twitter today who just can't seem to stop doing the same stupid thing over and over again. One of them is Boogie2988. It's really not Boogie himself, but just like he's retweeting like lolcow shit, and he's acting like it's all exciting and important. And it's like it's the same bit every time. It's just somebody has quit or somebody is being fired. Every episode is that. Every episode of every lolcow show is somebody is quitting or somebody's been fired or somebody is back after quitting or getting fired. And Boogie is quote tweeting this shit as if it's exciting and not annoying and boring and the same thing over and over again. And I have to respond with the road rage your favorite Martian meme where it's like the fucking same five songs play on the radio, the fucking same 5 bits. Boogie, you fucking fat retard. Why do you subject yourself to this? For the money. For the money. Because he's pathetic and he needs the money. But it's just it's gets so annoying and I can't seem to avoid it. Even if I unfollow the right accounts, they just seem to find their way onto my feed anyway. Uh, and I just get pissed off about it. And now I know how like Simpsons fans feel or something. Like when a show continues on for so long and like the people who really loved it in its prime just like get really pissed off about it. And the natural response is for you to go, well, just stop watching. Who cares? And you think that way until you've experienced it. Because, like, I know, and it's worse because these are like real people who you can actually like speak to, but they just like won't listen to reason. And it's just like they had a show that had an identity and was extremely entertaining and good for like a year, and then they just like they smelled the syrup. They made a bunch of money from doing something retarded. So they were just like, what if we just keep doing retarded things every day for the rest of time? And it doesn't even matter if those retarded things are real. We can just make some of them up. We can just script them. Just we got to do retarded things every stream because that's where the money is. And apparently that is where the fucking money is because it's still one of the most super chatted shows on the fucking platform of YouTube. And I don't understand it because it's so dog shit. It's the same 5 songs over and over again.
Yeah, but those songs are
Why do
super
people pay
catchy.
for this? Why?
You got to get on Lolcow Live. You got to do it.
I know! But I have to fucking pay them, and even then, it's not a guarantee. I don't want to have to put my fucking money in and not get on the show. I sent in a super chat, the text to speech once, and they talked about it. And I complained about how the show sucks now without Tommy. And then uh, Keem and Boogie made fun of me, and then Wings extrapolated something out of my point that was not what I was talking about. Which now Wings isn't even on the show. Now it's just some guy. And that's the part that really upsets me. It's like nobody's ever heard of Rastov. He was just a guy in the lolcow Discord that they liked. So they were like, "Oh, this show where the whole thing was built off of it being Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption, two fat retarded lolcows who had recently boxed each other doing a podcast. And we'll replace Wings of Redemption, legendary lolcow, with this guy who gives us money named Rastov, who no one's ever heard of." And that's just fine. And it's still the most super chatted fucking show on YouTube because people love slop and garbage.
Yeah. One man's trash is another man's lolcow.
And it's like, it's a matter of artistic integrity, right? Because, like, obviously Tommy's not involved in this shit anymore, which was no fault of his own originally, but I'm sure that he would not want to be a part of it now regardless, because it's just such a fucking schlock fest, and he said as much. And it's just like, it used to be something. And when it was something, it made less money, I guess, which is the point that Keemstar and Boogie can ride on until the day they die. But there's something about artistic integrity. And it's like, I know it's fucking pretentious, I guess. And like, I guess you should just do what makes money. But it's like, it's just annoying because I know what they're capable of. I watched them have a good show for a long time and I became a huge fan. It was probably my favorite podcast of 2024 was probably Lolcow Live. And I say that and I include all the Dick Masterson podcasts and the various other podcasts I listened to. Like I was very into Lolcow last year. And it's just like nothing now. And then the other fat internet guy who keeps doing the same thing, the guy we are both intimately familiar with, one Vito Gesualdi, is really on a tear on Twitter this week, as he always seems to be. Just when you think he's out, he pulls himself back in, and
Someone needs to just take his phone away. Like,
yeah.
just take his phone away for a day. Take him for a walk. Like,
Yeah,
go.
come on,
Like,
buddy. Come on, let's go for a walk.
you want to go outside? Come
Come
on,
on,
let's
Vito.
go outside.
Come on. But it's like he just can't stop fighting. I don't know what it's fucking meth. It's the fucking meth. He's fucking methed out on ADHD medication that he's addicted to and probably taking more than he should be taking. And he's combining that with a fucking shit ton of caffeine, which can't be healthy. And he's just fucking messing out. And he's having fights and he's fucking banning fans from the Discord. Here's the thing, right? I've been ruminating on this of like, because I've blocked people before. I've banned people from my Discord, so it's like, am I a hypocrite? Why does it feel different? And I had to analyze it. And the conclusion that I came to is there's a difference between people who are just there to fuck with you. That's their only purpose. They're literally just there to fuck with you. They have no interest in the content that is involved. That is not the people Vito are dealing with. These are fans of the biggest problem in the universe podcast who just want to bust Vito's balls. They listen to the show. They are at the very least, tolerate him and make him money. And they probably also like him as a comedian. But they're just busting his balls because he keeps doing and saying retarded shit and not finishing his fucking comic book. And he just can't handle it. He spins out, and it's like, they're your fans, Vito. You do a podcast with Dick Masterson. What did you expect? Did you do any research on this guy? Every fucking thing he's known for is being volatile, fucking freaking out on people, fucking, or making fun of people. One of those two things. And his fans are very well known for being very heavily involved. So what were you expecting, Vito? You fat liberal retard on fucking Dick Masterson's podcast. What did you think was gonna happen?
Oh boy, I don't know the biggest problem side of this yet, but I know the Dick Show side, and it's just like it's really just it's rough to hear. Like, just do the show. Just do the show. Like, I fucking hate
Just do the
Riely some
show.
days. This fucking retard that I gotta work with every single week. Like, it's a job. It's a fucking job. It's how you make money. Because clearly Super Killer's not gonna make you a goddamn
Because
cent.
he's like, I'm willing to give up the money. I just don't want to be insulted anymore. It's like, Vito, get some thicker skin or get the fuck off the internet. What are you talking about? This is fucking pussy shit.
Bring the YouTube channel back. Go do something. You got too much time on your hands.
Yeah, do some content. Start that show with Bo Blacks. There's an audience for that. It was not the Dick Masterson audience, evidently, but there's an audience for that. I enjoyed that episode. Yeah, you probably don't know about this. Maybe they mentioned it on the Dick Show in passing. But they were Dick didn't want to do a bonus episode in May, and for some reason, even though they've missed bonus episodes before, Vito was like, "No, I'm a professional. There has to be a bonus episode. There fucking has to be." And Dick won't talk to me, and Dick won't schedule one with me, and he's doing bonus episodes with Carl and shit. So I'm just gonna go rogue, and I'm gonna do a bonus episode. And he does the biggest problem in Sonic the Hedgehog with Bo Blacks, who is that like 20 something non-binary autistic YouTuber who talks about Twitter drama and really likes Sonic. And he had talked about doing a show with him the week before, and Dick was like, "Yeah, you should do that." And then the next week they come back, and Dick's like, maybe I shouldn't have said that you should do that show with Bo Blacks because I didn't know that I didn't know you were gonna do it here, and immediately. Uh, and I liked it, but it was not biggest problem in the universe, and I understand why biggest problem in the universe fans were all like, "What the fuck is this dog shit? What is happening?" And so that was
It's
funny.
not biggest problem in the universe without Dick Masterson.
No,
It's
and it
not.
is
It's
without.
not the same
Unfortunately, it
thing.
is without Vito, and like I feel bad about that. And that's it feels like that's mostly not true. But then, like, I think of some of my favorite episodes, and like the one Dick did with Josh Denny does come to my mind as one of them. And he's doing the show with Carl tonight instead of Vito because Vito can't make it. So I'm sure he's crashing out to the point where he doesn't even want to do the show.
You know
So
what would
it's
be
gonna be Dick.
so funny?
It's gonna be Dick and Carl tonight.
Okay, you know, this is like way too big brain fan theory headcanon bullshit.
Are
Dick,
you saying this is a work?
huh?
Is that about to be your fan theory that this is a work? This is Vito trying to be Maddox as performance art?
No, no,
Oh, okay.
I'm going way out there with this one.
Okay.
Dick is going to, just for the bit, apologize to Maddox and say, I want to start it back up with you. And he brings Maddox on as Vito's replacement.
If only. I know Maddox wouldn't do that.
Do you
But
know how
boy.
pissed Vito would be to get replaced by fucking Maddox?
No, I think Vito would honestly. That would be the funniest ending to Vito because it's just so funny. I wish. I want to live in that world so bad.
Oh, a
Maddox could
lot of
make
people want
so
him
much
back.
money. Just give in to the desperation, Maddox. You could make so much money. An
I'm so
absurd
tempted.
amount of money.
I am so tempted to get Maddox to sign, like, contact him and be like, look, I'm gonna be in LA for the first time ever. I'm like a huge fucking fan. I would love to just like meet up and get a signature from you. I'll buy you all the gummy bears you want. Like,
All the gummy
that's how
bears
I
you can
get
eat,
blocked. Like,
Maddox.
if I really need to do a psyop, I need to like completely get rid of anything that's Dick Masterson related. No jokes, no nothing. Just be completely sincere, which is extremely hard to do.
At this point with Vito, like I was always on the don't replace Vito train unless it's Destiny, but it's not going to be Destiny because I don't think Destiny is cool with Dick anymore.
I don't think it would be up to the same standard. I think it would be
I
more
think Dick and Destiny
professional.
would be better.
Well, in terms of like comedic stylings, but in terms of bits, the bits wouldn't really be there anymore.
Yeah, you can't do Vito's booty or whatever, but like that stuff is fun, but I'm also there for like the problems. Like that stuff didn't need to exist in the original Biggest Problem, and I could see it. I could see a world where it doesn't need to exist in this one either. But I know Destiny's not going to do it. What I kind of
What?
want,
Wait,
and what
you?
no,
What do you mean it didn't have to exist? Like the bits?
yeah,
The bits were there in the original. What are you talking about?
there were bits, but it's not like there would be new bits. Like you can't do Vito's booty and like Vito weighing himself anymore, but like you would come up with new bits.
Well, yeah, but I don't think there's any
That's
bits to have with Destiny though.
There are though. It's the same type of bits that he had with Maddox, where they're all about how they like hate each other and argue all the time, and they contradict themselves because they're fucking having Screamfest.
Yeah, but you're
And
just trying to repeat the past there.
yeah, and it would be fun. That was the whole point. People heard Dick and Boogie arguing, and it made them flash back to Dick and Maddox arguing, and they were like, "Hey, why don't you do Biggest Problem with Boogie?" Because it reminded them of Biggest Problem with Maddox, and that's not what happened because Boogie pussied out. So Dick was like, "Everybody's excited for a Biggest Problem reboot. I have this other friend. I guess I'll just do it with him." And it ended up becoming a different show. But everybody was excited for the Biggest Problem reboot because Dick and Boogie sounded like Dick and Maddox. And Dick and Destiny sound like Dick and Maddox. And I feel like I would really enjoy that show. But another angle that's a more like unique, like Vito-esque comedy angle that I haven't seen anybody bring up, and because I don't think it'll ever happen. But here's my Dick Masterson nerd take. Underrated duo. Okay, tell me I'm right on this. You've heard them together on the Dick Show a few times. Underrated duo. Dick Masterson and Vinnie Paulino.
Hmm.
You don't think?
No, I don't think it. I don't think it would be. I think that's like a last resort, but I think Vinny's too busy.
Yeah, Vinny's probably too busy, unfortunately. But that would be the one I would pick if Destiny
No,
was
because
off
they
the
play off
table.
each other too much. You need that like argumentative personality in there.
I guess, yeah.
Like as a guest on the Dick Show, fantastic, but like I don't think it would work for a biggest problem
That's fair.
situation.
I think I just want Dick and Vinny to have like a regular thing. Like I was hoping that once Sean left the WATP crossovers, they would bring Vinny in, but it's just been Dick and Carl. And I'm like, I just really like Dick and Vinny together, and it almost never happens, and it makes me upset.
I don't know. Anyway, welcome to
They were
Detour
supposed to
Ahead,
do
everybody.
Trailer Park Boys D&D, and they have not done that yet, and I
Oh,
would
right,
also
right,
like
right.
that.
I heard about that. Yeah. Welcome to Detour Ahead, everybody. I'm Alex. That's Riely.
Hi.
Almost went 20 minutes without introducing the show again.
That was all intentional. I knew at some point we had to go welcome to Detour Head. I would have done it if you didn't. Pretty close to now.
Yeah, now seems like a perfect time.
Fair, fair. You took it. You took the ball and you ran with it.
How you been, buddy? You were pretty lazy last week.
Yeah.
Or this
And
past week. Not last week, this past week.
yeah, this
I
past
had to
week
go do your
where
job for you this week.
I mean you're pretty lazy considering you fell asleep 20 minutes after messaging me, evidently.
What do you mean?
Because you messaged me about sending you this fucking thumbnail. And then 20 minutes later I sent you what you needed to make the thumbnail, and then you didn't say anything and the video didn't come up until the next night.
Yeah, because I went to bed. Because I wake up
Yeah,
at
20
5 in the
minutes
morning.
after you sent the message, which is probably not how you should time that.
It's fine. It went out a day late. Is it up on the feed?
Now,
Do I need to check?
no, because it's not going to be there if you check.
Okay, don't.
I don't think the Grease episode is there either.
Yeah, but you can backdate them, so I can't really check
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. So the once they're up there, it'll seem like they've been up there the whole time. It's great.
Anyway, Um,
I only found this out on happenstance because I had to delete copyrighted music from the first episode of Megazord Radio and re-upload it. And originally it came up as the most recent episode when there were already 17 other episodes. And I was like, this looks horrible. How do I fix this? And I figured it out. And I was like, oh my God, this means I can be as late as I want on a podcast posting, but I'll never be late because
I
nobody will
mean,
ever know.
I don't check up on the podcast feed at all. So like for all I know, there could be absolutely nothing on there.
Yeah, the last episode I uploaded was episode 50, actually.
What was I gonna say? Fuck. If I don't get the Maddox thing done, I would like to. I am gonna reach out to Dick and be like, look, can I just like come over and get a signature and I'll leave? Like that's it. Like, cause like I think with the baby coming and like his tinnitus and all this other shit, it's probably not a good idea to ask if I can like watch in on the show. Also, what the show goes on what Sundays?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fly out. I would have to fly out Sunday to work the following day, so it wouldn't work. But it's still worth
Wait, why? Just take that day off.
because I can't take days off without not being able to pay bills. It's called a job and living on my own.
Well, that's fucked.
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I haven't taken the time off yet. I gotta figure it out with some people. Um, I gotta figure out dates and financials and shit. I had a fucking work rage this week, but I can't. It's completely fucking gone at this point. Anyway, okay, let's jump right into the meat of things right here. The one thing that
We got meat.
I do. Um, shit. I knew I should have sent this before the show. Fuck. Let's do this.
You should have, because I said I wouldn't look at the place, and you still were like, ah.
Do you want it in live chat or media?
I don't fucking care.
Well, which one are you in right now?
I'm not in any of them right now, so it doesn't matter.
I'll do live chat. So, a
Okay.
while back, I made a little bet with you. And I lost, and it was the easiest $5 you ever made. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Do you remember what that was regarding?
Wasn't that Snake?
Yes, it was.
Oh my fucking God. I was not ready for fucking the snake bit to return today.
have been training. Look at this motherfucking high score, my guy. Look at that, you son of a bitch.
I've
147.
done better than that.
Yeah, but I'm catching up though.
Yeah, okay.
The
okay.
highest prior. Look, I had a really good run, and it took me about like, what was it, like an hour or so to do so. Where I literally was just snaking the entire fucking thing constantly to where I had the fucking rhythm. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I hit 147, so I'm getting up there. I've been training. I'll pass you one day. Cuz I know your high score is like 150 something, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, something like that. So you're creeping up.
I am. I'm close.
Should we have a new $5 bet for who can hit 200 first?
200 is completing like almost the whole board, I'm pretty sure. I think it's 252, 250 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. 252 or something stupid, yeah.
Nah, we'll be fine. I did have another bit for us to try. It takes a lot of money to do so. But
okay.
I will say I am stealing this idea from somebody else, all right?
I wonder who.
Cold Ones. They
Oh,
did the
I was
ABCs.
expecting distractables, so
I oh,
good for throwing me for a loop.
I forgot about Distractable. I've only stolen one of
Oh,
their. I've
oh
only
no,
stolen.
Alex is never gonna catch up on biggest problem now.
I forgot about Distractable. No, they were doing too much.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see.
Ah, you fell out of love with distractible?
Little bit. I might get back into it. We'll see.
I've considered like getting into it. Markiplier seems like a funny guy, but I just
He is a
like
funny guy. I do enjoy watching Markiplier play games and shit like that.
for
But
me it's like I have a hard time sitting there and watching one guy play a game unless it's like live and I'm interacting with that guy. Like it's just like I can't for me I love let's plays, but like I love them for like the dynamic and the banter. Like it's got to be like a duo or group let's play situation for me to really enjoy it.
no, it's from Cold Ones. They just put out a video the ABCs of liquor where they try one drink of each letter that starts with each letter of the alphabet.
Yeah, okay, this is already sounding way too expensive.
Well, I mean, there's places where like I can go buy a single can of beer and like mix and match and shit like that. So all I have to do is buy like 50 total. That's not that bad. Obviously, it would
Wait,
be
50? There's
yeah.
not 50 letters.
There's 26 letters. Retard. This is a bit for the next time that you come up here.
Um,
It's a good drinking video bit, but instead of
I thought you meant doing this like remotely and separately, like soon.
no, I can't.
Oh, okay.
No, I a bit like this, I need to have full control over it. I
Okay,
can't.
fair enough.
I can't send you $200 and go. All right, I need you to get one alcohol. Here's the list. Like it's too much. It's too much. It's easier
Yeah,
for
it's
me to
fair.
just. It's so much. It's infinitely easier for me to just do it here.
Yeah, I gotta get a real ID. I gotta save money, but I have a couple
Fuck
reasons I
that.
need
I
to
gotta
save
do that
money.
too.
So,
I gotta get a fucking real ID so I can fly to LA this year.
oh yeah, you gotta fucking fly to LA. You better go get that fucking real ID, bro.
We're not talking about who it's with though. It's with a friend. So like
Okay.
I'm not trying to put anybody on. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, I'm trying to go to LA. Man, dude, how much was your plane ticket by the way to get up to Ohio?
I don't fucking remember. Like probably like upper hundreds or lower 200s, somewhere in that
It's
range.
$340 to fly out to Los Angeles.
Jesus.
Isn't that fucking ridiculous?
Yeah.
I'm about to like go anywhere and see if I can find the cheapest flight possible. And
Man, I'm such a little fucking F slur. I really like it. LA is the dream city for me, even though it's the dream city for no one else anymore. It's lost its luster for everyone else. So I'm just like, nah, bro. LA, dog. That's where I want to be.
you know what? Let's throw. Let's.
Maybe not when it's burning and there are being bricks thrown through people's car windows, but other times in LA, it
So
seemed pretty cool.
that brings me to the idea I had for the main, like the beef of the show.
Okay.
There are riot protests, not riots, protests is the proper word to call them, going on in my city tomorrow, and I am so fucking tempted to do something.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Alex.
I'm so tempted
You
to
should hand
like.
out like Dr. Pepper or something. You should become like the Vito spinoff where you hand out a different soda.
I'm so tempted to either like. I really like. I'm probably not gonna do anything, but like my mind all day because someone earlier this morning was like, "Hey, be careful Saturday. There's a bunch of protests going on in downtown Cleveland on Saturday," and I'm like, "Holy shit!" I hold on. I have so I can do it two ways. I can go cause problems and wear a Trump shirt and like drape my
I was
American flag as like a cape and cause problems. But
I was gonna say
that's
I was
too
gonna
on the
say
nose.
I was gonna say do the don't step on Steck flag as a cape.
That's probably funnier, yeah. But that's a little
Yeah,
too on the note. That's a little too obvious. You got to go subtle. So then my
I
mind
think
thought,
I
right?
think you should hand out a soda of some sort
Why?
because that's how Vito got famous. Is he handed out Pepsis at a riot
Protest.
at a protest.
Then the other idea I had was to wear the Kamala Harris shirt that I had or have. I don't know where it is, but I'll find it. Wear that and then just like grab like a big red marker after I get to the protests and just do the big circle with the line through it on my chest right there and just see what happens.
Oh, you're an infiltrator.
Be an entertainer. Because, like, you can't just go into a Trump protest with all Trump gear. That's too on the nose. That's not funny enough. Because you got to be funny about it.
A shirt that says "Rip my N-word, Kamala." did
Did you see her fucking new logo that got leaked?
No,
You didn't?
no.
Oh my god. This is the funniest shit.
Fucking Kamala Harris
Did you
logo.
not see this?
No.
Hold on. Where? What was it? Media that I posted the other thing in?
Live chat, whatever. Just fucking post it.
It was live chat, yeah. Hold
What
on.
the fuck?
I gotta put visuals up on this one here.
This is not real. This can't be real.
It's on Twitter. I don't care if it's real or not. It's so funny. It's so funny. You're just jerking each other off. It's so funny.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
But like her thing for 2028 that's like rumored is Kamala Harris for the people. And I'm like,
Her thing
okay.
for 2028 should be staying the fuck away.
Just go with it. Like, stop coming up with fucking slogans and just go, I'm a woman, vote for me. I'm a female, vote for me.
I'm not gonna run because nobody wants to fucking vote for me. I'm gonna put my hat in the ring for this fucking actually good candidate.
No. You gotta be fun. See, like, this whole world is all a bunch of bullshit. So you gotta add a little bit of funniness into things. So like, you either gotta play up the woman card super fucking hard, or you have to. You know what she should do? She should transition female to male. So now she's a male Democratic candidate.
You're getting somewhere. Now you're thinking.
But she's also trans. So like she could be the first black Indian Native American trans president we've ever had. God, I fucking hate Kamala Harris. It's so fucking dumb.
I don't know. There's got to be a better Democrat. Hopefully, we get somebody who's normal.
God, who made this? I want to know who made this logo, though. That's the thing. Why does it look like they're all jerking each other off?
I think that's the intention. I think it's a joke logo, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was AI. Maybe AI fucked it up.
I don't know. Okay, let's see where this actually leads me to. Are you? I don't care anymore. I don't care. It's not worth it. It's not worth running through people's Facebook to try and figure out if they're like supporters or not. The person who posted it was a black man with a t-shirt that said "I will not comply." So, we'll see.
Oh boy.
Man, if only Amazon had like super overnight shit like really funny, like if I could make a shirt like that, like real fucking easily.
Yeah.
God, dude, like I know deep down in me that I can do something that could be really, really funny. I don't have the mental capacity to come up with it, but like I know I have the potential to do so. Are you going to the
Sometimes
protest tomorrow down in Florida? Are you gonna try?
there's a protest down in Florida.
Tomorrow is Trump's birthday and Flag Day, so there are like protests going on in every major city around the United States tomorrow.
Wow.
Did you not know this?
No.
Protest map for June 14th. Map and list of cities hosting anti-Trump 50,501 protests on June 4th. All across the United States.
Wow.
Where is it? Here's the map. Here, I'll send you the map.
Okay. I'll have to work tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm making it to any protests, but maybe I'll have to figure it out. It's for a good cause. Melt that ice, motherfucker.
There's the map. What the fuck? You got some up in like Ottawa, Canada going on?
Ah,
I don't understand
things stuck
why,
over there.
but like you could see the entire eastern half of the United States is covered in this shit.
Wild.
I don't know what the fucking stars mean. I don't really care either to figure out, but like I can tell you like this one right here is probably DC because that looks like where DC is. Ohio's like right around here. But I don't know. I don't like if you have ideas, I'm open to thinking about them, but I have nothing. I have an entirely free day tomorrow. I have an entirely free day to go possibly do something funny.
You should.
Either that or just go downtown and see what protests look like. I highly doubt it's going to be like LA protests. Sorry, LA riots.
Find some looting going on and take advantage of the opportunity.
I could get myself a Switch too.
True.
It might have puncture holes in them, but like I'll take it if I can get a free puncture hole Switch too.
What you gonna get a Switch to today? You said you had a long day of spending money today.
That's gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna take a
Okay.
whole bunch of Funko Pops and sell them. Get about 50.
You fucking set aside that Spyro the Dragon for me, you fuck. I still can't believe that.
I don't know why you didn't just take it.
Cause I didn't want to steal it. I didn't want to be.
It was in the fucking shit
ordained it.
pile. It was in the I'm getting rid of pile. Just fucking take it.
Yeah, but when I ask for it and you say no, I'm not gonna take it.
You realize I would have never known that it was gone, right? Never.
That doesn't matter. Dude, you should have said no in the first place if it was that unimportant.
Man, fucking Rachel came here. I have these little squishy dinosaur things that I got from conventions. Like
Mhm.
people give out trinkets and shit like
Little
that.
squishy dinosaurs, hell yeah.
She fucking took them.
Ah,
That fucking bitch took my squishy dinosaurs.
that fucking bitch.
I was going through all my trinkets after Colossal Con, and I was like sorting them out and seeing what all I had. Like it means absolutely nothing to me. They could all burn in a fire. Like I don't care. It's just something like cool. Like oh, someone gave this to me. That's cool. I'm not gonna remember who they were, but like It's a little box of trinkets. This fucking bitch took all of my squishy dinosaurs. I have like fucking 6 of them, Riely.
Tragic.
I'm so upset because I was looking for them. Like, what the fuck? I had like a T-Rex, a Stegosaurus. You don't take a man's T-Rex, bro. Like, you can't be doing that. Don't take a squishy T-Rex from somebody. I was gonna call her today and be like, bitch, mail that shit back right now. Mail it back. I want send me a video of you putting it in an envelope and taking it to US UPS right now. Give that shit back. I want it. Shit's mine. Don't take my fucking squishy little dinosaurs. They're probably just Chinese crap that I can buy for like get 100 of them for $5. But like, you fucking bitch. Don't take my fucking squishy dinosaurs. Unless you did and I'm crashing out over somebody else. I'm crashing out over nothing.
Was this long enough ago that it could have been me?
I don't remember. I don't remember the last time I saw him, to be honest with you. All right.
Well, I had no knowledge of any squishy dinosaurs, so it wasn't me. But I didn't know you had these squishy dinosaurs in storage for so long.
I had him in the I had him in a fucking box. And then it was fucking that bitch. That bitch took my fucking squishy dinosaurs. I sound like fucking Vito about stupid little fucking.
You sound like this is like if a preschooler had a podcast. Like, that stupid bitch took my squishy dinosaurs, and now she won't get them back.
She's not gonna give them back. She's gonna tell me that she doesn't have them when I know that she fucking has them. I know that bitch has them, and I want my dinosaurs back. You don't walk into a man's apartment and take his fucking squishy dinosaurs, Riely.
Maybe your sister took your squishy dinosaurs.
Nobody's been in my apartment since you, except her. So it's got to be her, because I know you wouldn't steal shit from my apartment.
Yeah, I didn't even steal the Spyro the Dragon. We just had an argument about this.
The only thing you would steal from my apartment is my goddamn ice pops that I just bought.
Listen, man. You had a fat kid living in your house.
I'm gonna chain up the fridge next time you come up here.
I will fucking buy a fucking bolt cutter. Don't fuck with me.
You're gonna DoorDash a bolt cutter?
Yes.
My fucking squishy dinosaurs, man. You don't.
You see,
do
I was
that.
really hungry. I was really hungry, and I could have just DoorDashed food. But what I did instead is I DoorDashed a bolt cutter
to get at my fucking food.
Get into your fridge.
Maybe I am a retard. Maybe I'm just not allowed to have fun little trinkets from a fun convention. Maybe it's my fault, you know? I let a woman into my apartment and didn't think that she would take squishy dinosaurs, you know?
It's your first mistake.
Maybe I am a fucking retard.
The only reason you should be letting women into your apartment is to take their squishy dinosaurs, okay? Not just to fucking fuck around.
I should have. You know what? That bitch probably had squishy dinosaurs of her own in her purse.
Yes, because that's what I meant. I wasn't making any sort of euphemisms. I meant that.
It's not about sex, Riely. This is about fucking squishy dinosaurs.
About squishy dinosaurs.
It's about squishy dinosaurs. And they're gone.
Something else that's squishy that should be your goal. I don't really know about these dinosaurs.
Look, person who I'm going to LA with.
Bags of sand.
Fucking bags of squishy dinosaurs.
Bags of squishy dinosaurs. That one might be more accurate.
Nah, because they'd be lumpy. You got to get like a lot of them.
Oh yeah, okay. It's got to be like, it's like those big, just like circular squishy toys.
Dude, I'm so upset that they're. Look, all right. I'm so upset that they're gone. I had like fucking 6 of them, and I'm down to like 1 or 2. She took the T-Rex. You don't take a man's T-Rex. I don't care what it is.
What the fuck?
You could take the Stegosaurus or the Triceratops. Those are female dinosaurs. You don't take the T-Rex.
Take my Stego, take my Terra. You could even take Triceratops, but please don't take T-Rex.
The T-Rex is a manly dinosaur. You don't touch a man's T-Rex dinosaur figure. Squishy dinosaur. You don't do it! Look. The
You put
fucking...
her squishy dinosaur on your T-Rex till you, I don't know, roar, I guess. I didn't think of the ending of that joke.
Till I stegosaur.
Till you stegosaur.
This is like the epitome of the man of being a man. Is you let a woman into your apartment and she's just gonna take anything that looks small and cute. Don't touch my shit. Don't take it. That's why I live alone. I'm like, after this, I feel so betrayed. I'm never letting anybody in here ever again. It's just me.
Only men from now on. Reinstall Grinder. You know they're not gonna take your squishy dinosaurs.
No, they'll bring me squishy dinosaurs.
Yeah, they'll bring you new squishy dinosaurs as an offering.
Go find like
Before
a
they
50-year-old
fuck you
who
up the
can
ass.
go find like a 50-year-old who can bring me a squishy T-Rex. I'm so fucking pissed. Look, you know who it is already, but I'm not gonna say.
What do you mean? You already said.
No, I'm talking about L.A.
Oh.
Look.
Well, that was a complete 180 then.
Because I don't have any more steam. All right, I'm running out of squishy dinosaur steam.
Okay, fair
This
enough.
fucking bitch. Not you. She doesn't listen to this show, so I can rant and rave about her. No, I don't give a shit. I don't care. She's not gonna come back.
This is gonna be the one episode. She's like, I wonder how Alex is doing. I'll check out his podcast. It's like that stupid bitch and the squishy dinosaurs.
Give me back my fucking dinosaurs! You don't take them. Why would you take something from somebody's apartment? I
don't know,
earned that
man.
shit. God damn. So I'm pretty sure one of my last days on Earth is gonna be down in LA.
Maybe so.
I'm pretty sure I'm either gonna kill myself or somebody's gonna kill me. So you know who? So our mutual friend, texted me and said that we should go to Disneyland out there, or
Mhm.
Disney World, whichever one's out in LA.
It's land. World is in my neck of the woods.
So I'm like, I don't know if I can afford that, and I sent a picture of what the tickets would cost for that week. $164 to get in, just to walk through a gate.
Damn.
Right? So I'm like, look, plane tickets already gonna run me up about $300-400. Hotel costs are gonna run me up a decent amount. I don't know if I can afford to go to fucking Disney on top of all this shit, right? So they text back, I got you, don't worry about it. And I'm like, look, I appreciate this, but the way you're saying it makes it seem like you're trying to treat me to my last day on Earth. You know how like you'll feed a dog chocolate and like you'll take them to their favorite park and give them like one of those little ice cream cone things, and then you put them down at the end of the day.
I saw a video
feel like I'm
recently
gonna get murdered.
I saw a video recently of some guy like holding his cat up to like a sunset that he really likes in his final days. That's you and this friend. Just like it's like when SpongeBob ate the pie that was a bomb.
Yes.
And then
That's exactly what it seems like. You're gonna take me out to fucking Joshua Tree and kill me late at night so I can die looking up at the stars. That's one thing I do want to do, though, by the way.
Is die looking up at the stars?
No, I want to die on a boat by myself. What do you mean? I already have that planned out.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy a boat. I'm just gonna just go out in the middle of Lake Erie and I'll just kill myself. What do you mean? I'm gonna enjoy my last day on Earth with fucking peace and quiet, where not a fat
That's
person
fair.
in sight.
Shut the fuck up and let me die, Walter.
I'm gonna die in peace. Tell my wife and my kids, be like, look, daddy's gonna go take a little fishing trip.
Shut the fuck up, Walter.
There's some
Little giant
milk and
piece.
cigarettes in the middle of Lake Erie that I gotta go get. Man, it's frustrating that like there's no more Dick Show to listen to right now, and it bothered me today.
There's Alex. There's so much of Dick Masterson left to listen to,
No,
though.
but
Just listen to
there's
fucking
no
His
more Dick
Problem.
Show. There's no more Dick Show until next week, and I'm like, now I gotta find something else to listen to for the last like half
Listen to
hour of
Biggest
work.
Problem.
I'm not gonna start a Biggest Problem episode and then not finish it. I had like 30 minutes left of work. There's
Well,
no
would you
sense
start
in.
a Dick Show for 30 minutes and not finish it?
Yes, because I would come home and finish the rest of it because it's the Dick Show.
Just do that anyway.
I hold these shows to two different degrees, homie.
You'll be fine. It's Dick Masterson comedy. You're being overcritical.
Well, to be fair, I do have all of the bonus episodes to go watch too, so.
Yeah, that's true. You missed the bonus episode. Oh, you got to check out the recent bonus episodes, man, for sure. They're watching this interview that Maddox did with some sort of therapist or otherwise
I've heard about
doctor.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very funny.
I've heard it. I've heard not clips, but like I've heard them talk about it on the
Them
show.
teasing the bonus episodes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty fucking good.
Besides, I've never
Shush,
stopped giving Dick Masterson money. Even after all this
Sean,
time of not listening, I still all these months of me being a piece of shit, I was still giving him money. So
yeah, Sean was there for the first one. That was his last episode. He did one bonus episode after the
his
main
coup
show
de
episode
grace.
where he left. His coup de grace. It's literally called Dick on Sean's last episode. I upgraded to $20 for just a month so I could watch the live stream of that. I had to be there to send off Sean live.
It was sad. It was very sad. But Johnny's a fantastic replacement.
He is. And I don't know if they talked about this on the Dick show, but you'll hear it on Biggest Problem. The week where Dick decides that Johnny's gonna be his co-host for the Dick show, Vito brought in the problem of getting passed up for the big promotion. And his bit was that he should have been the co-host of the Dick show. And then immediately every fan ever sends Dick an email. They're like, "Thank you, God, thank you for not letting Vito be the co-host of the Dick show."
I do appreciate it. It would have just been terrible.
I don't think so. I actually kind of wanted it. Me and Patrick both agree on this. Actually, I got Patrick into the Dick show. Biggest Problem.
When are you bringing
And
him on the show, by the way?
at some point, he doesn't know how to like do Discord and shit.
Bring him to your
But
house and do what I did with like Rachel.
I don't have a mic that can be shared. I have a headset, Tard.
Have him like go like that, like real close to the microphone, right
Just
next
like
to you.
cheek to cheek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be cute. Maybe you guys will
But
finally kiss after the show.
we were both like, yeah, Dick and Vito were funny. That would be good actually, and it would be good cross promotion. But you know, I don't mind that it's Johnny. I like Johnny a lot. Dick was talking about. I'm only kind of a little bit upset because like Dick had floated like it being a comedian, and I was interested in what that would be. But instead it's just Johnny the audio engineer, which I like, but it's like it could have been somebody who actually has a career in comedy, and that would have been interesting because maybe it would have been a more like lively back and forth.
Now the Dick Show has and will forever be where Dick just shows up and just rants and raves for a couple hours and like throws spaghetti at the wall to see if it sticks.
It could have been Josh Denny, but I guess Dick Show fans are just so against slurs for some reason all of a sudden.
I mean, we're against slurs here, right?
No, we're not.
I'm saying that because YouTube doesn't like slurs, Riely.
YouTube's fine with slurs. You don't get banned for slurs, but fucking
You do get banned for actively liking Kanye West songs, though.
they don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
Such a good song. It's so good.
Honestly, here's the funny thing. This is the only Kanye song I've ever heard all the way through. and it actually kind of does go hard. It makes me think maybe people were right about Kanye being talented because like I never had any interest before, and then I heard this song and I'm like, okay, there's some flow here. I feel this.
I still think that and Kanye should have just like because he's got like a full warehouse of all the swastika shirts, right?
I hope so.
You know he's got at least a couple boxes worth. Give them out to the homeless. Clothe the
You should get like
homeless
a you
with
should
the
get a
fucking
t-shirt cannon. Shoot
yeah
them out.
vaccine cannon.
That was a great. That was one of my proudest triumphs.
Oh man, just clothe the
I hope.
homeless. Just
I hope the
give
dick.
give
I hope the
them
dick.
fucking swastikas, deck them out in Nazi regalia.
I hope the dick vaccinates his kids, and if he ever says that he did publicly, I'll be like, yeah, that was me. I did that.
Because nobody's given him a fair
Yeah.
argument. Man, I want to go to the protest tomorrow so fucking bad. I might
That would be
just
so funny, man. Oh
like
my
so. I
god.
just don't know what the fuck to do. I have the potential to do something really fucking funny
Do
and get on people's
literally.
radar.
Yeah, you can either blow it up, or if you don't want to blow it up, I think it would be funny. Again, I think passing out the sodas would be a fun reference, and you should also do like fucking just like stupid man on the street moments where you just like ask them questions that are gonna make them sound retarded, and just like otherwise do silly shit. Just like don't be aggressive with it with the Trump shirt and the fucking American flag
Well,
cape.
yeah,
Just just walk around and like ask them stupid questions and watch them unravel. And hand them Dr. Peppers.
okay. I got it. I got it. Walk around with the note with a decent sized notebook. Every single page is filled with the water bottle test.
Oh my god.
Every single page is filled with the little like the water bottle test that Dick Masterson does.
When did these 5 wars happen?
No, that's too much. I got to get people like I got to get them quick cuz they're there for a reason or they're getting paid to be there. We don't know.
Well, it's
But
still a reason. It's just a different reason.
just go around and be like I don't even have to get a like record a couple of them, but be like I just need you to draw one line for me real quick. And then and like obviously it's going to be all women and trans people. So like I'm not going to find any men. Maybe have two binders, one that says women and trans people and the other one that says men.
That actually it becomes like a game show almost. That's a fun combination of the two ideas, right? Because like if you just went out there with that, probably 2% of the people you talk to would entertain you. If you also have Dr. Peppers,
That's what I was thinking.
they'll
Yeah. If
yeah
you get it
they'll
right,
be
you get a
they'll be
Dr.
so
Pepper.
happy. They'll be so happy to receive a free Dr. Pepper that they'll be willing to participate in your mind game.
No, I was thinking Diet Coke cuz that's what Trump likes to drink.
Yeah, there you go.
That's so like it's got to be tied somehow. Even if people won't get it, deep down I'll know that they're drinking Trump's favorite soda. There's also a big possibility I'm just going to pass out. I'm going to stay up too late and I'm going to pass out and I'm not going to wake up till 12 and I'm going to fuck it all up. So I do have to go get my Switch 2 tomorrow though. So we'll see. There's a chance it's funny. There's a chance I probably won't do it though, which will be
Yeah, okay.
unfortunate.
That means
but
you're definitely not going to do it, which is really unfortunate because you won't commit to it.
well,
Just like Veto moment.
okay, okay.
Fucking Vito's projects never follows through on anything.
Motherfucker, I have like 5 or 6 projects that I never follow through with. All right.
This is your moment, Alex. This is your chance.
We'll see. We'll see. I also don't have the money to go park downtown. That's like a huge part of Riley costs like $60 to park downtown. You realize that, right? Just to get my car down there. I don't have any like special sneaky little spots that I've learned. Um anyway, looks like we hit our hour. Uh and you have a hard out pretty soon. So,
True.
do you want to end it? Do you have anything funny or anything else?
No, I think we've covered some ground today.
Because we hit our court mandated time for the show.
Okay. You don't have to be so clinical like that.
Me, what do you mean clinical? I'm talking about court
Alex, where can
mandated.
our listeners find you?
What do you? Why are you being like this? What's wrong?
We did
Did
nothing. Where
someone
can they
take
find
your
you?
squishy dinosaurs too?
Yes.
I bet it was your mom.
My T-Rex is gone forever.
I'm so fucking pissed about that. It's so frustrating that she came into my humble abode, mi casa, and just stole my fucking squishy dinosaurs. You can find me at linktr.ee/coloschu. You got Detour Ahead on all platforms, and we got one new video on the Kolochi YouTube channel. One more to come at some point in time. Riely?
Oh boy. linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. Podcasts, YouTube channels. Check them out.
Thanks everybody so much for watching. If you want to send me squishy dinosaurs, email me.
Can we get a hashtag rip squishy dinosaurs in the comment section, everybody?
Rip
In
dinos.
solidarity. Rip dinos.
Rip dinos. They're just gone. They're gone forever. She probably threw them out.
Hashtag that stupid bitch stole my dinos. All right, get out of here. Goodbye.
Goodbye.